You took a holiday here?
Yeah, he's having a little holiday.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Rest.
You're looking good today.
Well,
You're looking good.
So it's not me, I can call.
That's what we should do, is not keep you here very long. So what happened? I know you came to the office on the 25th.
Well, we came to the office, we had an examination for your wife, and everything went well. And she had suggested a speech therapy, and he didn't want any part of that. But that has nothing to do with. I called her because his hallucinations were so bad, and she.
Were the hallucinations there before he saw her, or it was only?
Oh, he had them before. Oh, yeah, he's had them a while.
So it's not new.
No.
Okay, so he has dementia.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
It's
He's
just gotten worse
he's
within the last
80,
week.
How old? 88?
89
sorry.
this month.
88, and a week I'll be 89.
He's had them in his sleep, and has them a lot. He always feels like, or sees people. It started out with just seeing like a shadow or a shadow of a person, and then it's become like an actual person. And sometimes he just, like this a little while ago, he felt as though someone was sitting alongside of him. And so when I called your office, she prescribed,
Seroquel.
you know what she prescribed, right? I don't remember the name. But he started it the night before last, Donna?
Mm-hmm.
The night before last, and he was so agitated that night.
Night before last, yeah.
It'll do that.
Oh, the medicine? Just 1 second. Sorry. So,
He was very agitated that night, but finally calmed down and he fell asleep. And then,
Had a hard time walking too.
yeah, he was pretty bad that night. The agitation was, and he was like flailing his hands.
so this is night before last,
Night before last, right? Yeah.
after he got the medicine.
Yeah.
Right.
And
First dose.
Oh,
first
after the first.
The first dose, yeah.
So you think
Yes.
that could have triggered the?
yesterday morning, I gave him a pill. He fell asleep and he slept forever. And I finally woke him up. And I think I called your office because I didn't know how to handle that agitation thing. It kind of scared me. So I said to your receptionist, I don't know exactly what to do. Should I take him to the emergency room? And then your wife sent a message and said, yes, go to the emergency room. That's why we went. Because I didn't know what to do. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how to handle it yet.
Yeah. So those are hard to give medicine, because the medicines comes with side effects,
Okay.
and even with the medicine, it may or may not control it. So
Is that supposed to be the best medication for the,
there's no best medicine.
no,
The best is
So what?
the hallucinations.
Mm-hmm.
for the hallucinations, we need the medicine. So he hasn't had any
Yeah,
since
So-
yesterday morning.
and they haven't given him any more medicine.
No.
Yeah.
But is it something that needs to be in his system to get his body to
So
get
what
used
we
to?
would recommend is for that, maybe to see a psychiatrist, like a geriatric psychiatrist. Those.
Excuse me, let me just say one more thing. Your wife is trying to get him scheduled for a SPECT.
Yeah, that is for Parkinson's. That won't.
But doesn't Parkinson's have have dementia and hallucinations?
Sometimes.
Related
not
to it?
always. Sometimes.
Do you think the SPECT scan is going to tell us more?
It will help us know if there's Parkinson's. Or
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That'll make it a certainty.
Yeah, it will tell you if you have Parkinson's or not, but not help with the dementia, or not with the hallucination or the dementia portion. It doesn't
doesn't give you information regarding that, just that it is
It
Parkinson's?
is for Parkinson's or Parkinsonism type syndrome.
Okay,
So, as far as hallucination, the best is to kind of let him, hallucinate, but you go with the flow. Don't try to fight it.
Mhm.
oh,
If he's saying,
no,
you just say, okay, all right, we see that, and then try to not argue with him. It's
Yeah.
not there, or okay, we see it, okay, and then it will pass.
he has been telling us more like when they happen and
Yeah.
explaining.
So you just go with the flow. Now, there is no best medicine for hallucination
There
because
isn't.
because they come with side effects, and then the Seroquel and all that has good effect, bad effect. Like he slept all day, so
Yeah,
it's not.
Well,
and then the balance and the speech and all that.
He did say it
Well,
helped him
I-
sleep at night. That night, he had a good night's rest that night.
After he took the
Yeah.
Seroquel.
but he slept quite long, and I noticed he looked like tense, and his hand was kind of like this, and it didn't look like a nice smooth sleep. But he said he slept well. He said he felt good. Is
Yeah,
there a
but-
possibility of taking less of the medication?
Or just at night.
Or
Oh, the Seroquel.
what's the name of it?
Whatever.
Seroquel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gave him 25, so that's the lowest that
I
will
know
come.
that. Yeah.
You can cut it in half if you can.
Yeah, twice a day, cut it in half,
No, just give him half at night
half at night.
Half of the 25
if you
milligram.
want to do that. If you think it helped him.
Right.
I don't know. It helped him sleep, that I know.
Right.
But
But then you
was
say
it
this.
unusual to him to have that agitation and, he had trouble talking?
It could be.
It could be from that.
It could be because it's a mind medicine. It's
Mind
for-
altering.
Yeah, it's antipsychotic.
Mhm.
They use it for agitation and psychosis and all that.
Does this now affect all your other functions?
Does affect all your other functions?
It can.
Yeah.
You're 88, so everything has a magnified effect on you.
Yeah,
Everything you're
that's
like
what
a,
I'm concerned.
you're like an infant. So the medicine has like a magnified effect on you.
Yeah, that's what I was concerned about.
So it's 25 milligrams twice a day. So you're saying if we wanted to try just at night, we could cut that 25 milligram in half and do that, or give him the 25 milligram only.
So you can try half of 25 at night to see if
But
just like tincture, just a touch of it. So
What
and
if
then
we
see
get,
how it does, and you can always go up.
what if we tried that here just to see how he does with being observed, so she doesn't have to.
overnight, tonight,
Okay,
Just a thought.
we can ask them. Yeah.
well, this is all new
We're at
to
a
me.
loss. It
I'm
just-
completely,
It came out of nowhere,
I
like
mean,
within the last month.
within a month, this
The
all happened.
hallucinations.
He
Everything.
might have had signs that I didn't recognize.
Has he been forgetful?
No.
Not really. I mean, he
No.
actually, the other day, he was even actually
Oh,
paying
only
bills.
hallucinations.
This-
No forgetfulness.
Not really.
Now, this hit me last week.
He's been very with it
It's
until
not-
the
it's
last
not-
couple of weeks.
It's not even 7 days ago.
What month is it?
It's March
In the year?
of 2020.
Okay. Say apple, table, and penny. Say apple,
Say
Apple.
apple.
table,
Table,
penny.
penny,
One more time.
apple, table, and penny.
In the meantime, remember them, but spell the word world backwards.
Out loud, Dad.
He's thinking.
Did he understand?
G,
Hard to do.
G-L-O-R. No, G-O-R-L. W.
Okay, you're trying. That's good. And the 3 words?
What do you mean by
The 3 words.
That you just repeated?
what about
Repeat them
Can
again.
you tell me those?
What are the 3 words he told you to say?
apple, table,
Better. You're answering some of it. Look at me. Looks like he had a cataract surgery. Smile. Give me a smile. Stick your tongue out. Put your arms up. Push up. Good. Squeeze my hand. Point your toes up. Up, up.
Point your toes up, Dad.
More. Good. Is he having tremors or?
No.
Okay. Stiffness?
I think he does have some stiffness, yeah.
Okay,
He's been very weak.
I see. Was there any like signs of Parkinson's or
No, because when I heard the word Parkinson's, I was like, wow, okay.
okay. Is he having like a
Yes.
Yes,
suffering?
yes.
Maybe that's why she was worried about Parkinson's. But
Well, I thought, he was walking like this, he was
yeah,
trying
suffering.
to keep
But
his
the
balance.
drooling, his talk, his extra saliva.
So it's all pointing to Parkinson's.
It could be more dementia than Parkinson's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because at least not the classic Parkinsonism.
No?
Not the classic one.
Right.
No.
The classic is the one with this,
Yeah.
the tremors, the stiffness, and he doesn't have all that. So it boils down to like a degeneration of the nervous system, and is no cure for all these things, unfortunately. So
Medication?
no cure.
What about medication with dementia? Is that?
That won't help the hallucinations.
No, I know that, yeah.
And I don't know if he's on other medicines that could be causing hallucinations.
What
But
about B12 deficiency?
they can check it here if they have not checked it.
well, what was it that you just gave me?
Oh, they gave you the Eliquis, your regular meds.
So from what I can tell here, they checked his EKG. They haven't checked his B12. I can order that.
Yeah, I'd be interested in that.
And then
Because that could be some of the
Yes.
side effects
yeah,
from that,
he
right?
has a pacemaker, so he cannot have MRI.
What, Tona?
Well, actually, he has doesn't he have
He has a pacemaker.
an MRI safe pacemaker, I want to say?
Yeah, is it called an MRI? He has a type of pacemaker that he could have an MRI. That's what, I don't know what they call it. But he's had it for a few years now.
Yeah, he's on Tylenol, Diamox. He's on a blood thinner. You have to be careful. He can fall and bleed.
Yeah.
And he's on a heart medicine. So
He was just taken off warfarin and now he's on Eliquis.
yeah. So they're still giving him the medicine here. They haven't stopped it.
They just gave it to him. He didn't have any since
Okay.
the day before
Yeah,
yesterday.
he just had it
Okay, so he's
tonight.
back on it.
Yes,
He's on
today.
25.
Let me ask you, with this this can lead to death, right?
Who?
Can lead to death.
Who?
To death.
Who?
Him,
The
what he's going through.
Parkinson's leads
No,
to death.
no.
No?
That one, no, you don't, that's not gonna lead to death, but, you can have other reasons, like if you have Parkinson's and you cannot swallow, or then you can have pneumonia, or
Oh,
that
yeah.
can lead to that, but not Parkinson's itself, no.
That's too bad.
That's too bad.
That's
Is that what you said?
You know, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this.
Yeah, the doctors don't let you go that easy.
So,
It's interesting,
Yeah,
Dad.
put your hands up. Touch your nose. So, to me, it looks okay right now. I'm not seeing obvious signs of Parkinson's or the classic Parkinson's. He can have the variant of it. He may have a possibility of dementia as a part of hallucinations. But then you will have more symptoms like memory problems, forgetting things, or
Right, I mean.
I'm not
there's
too
none of
sure
that.
if that's changed or not, but
But it's just been within the last month.
it's so much happened within a month.
yeah.
And
They haven't changed any medicine or anything.
no, not really.
His blood was very thin, they took him off for a
Yeah.
couple of days.
But no, that has not. This is going. When this all happened, there was no change, and I think he might have had something that I never noticed.
Yeah.
I
And
know
I
he
will
was-
ask
He
them
was
to-
walking slower. I know that. Even when he was walking, he was walking
Yeah.
slower, right? When you were walking,
Yeah.
but he was walking on his own. I mean, he drove. We went to the supermarket and he shopped. I mean, he went to a casino and he played the slot machines. I mean, but this is, like I said, everything has just been gradual.
Yeah.
So,
He did have pneumonia in January.
But that should be over by now.
He has a little bit of fluid on his lungs, but they don't suspect that to be an issue.
yeah, apparently it's something to do with his age. It's not like that unusual.
Yeah.
So I just need, your advice. What do I do?
What direction to go in.
Yeah. So I will ask them to see if the psychiatrist can come and see him here to make recommendation for the medications and hallucinations. And
B-
doesn't, huh?
B12.
B12 I can order easy. And then just less medicine is more in my opinion.
Medicine is what?
Less.
Less medicine
is more, yeah.
more in my opinion.
Okay,
So if you want to use the Seroquel, maybe use less of it or
Okay.
none of it, or whatever the psychiatrist will recommend.
oh, he would advise me on the medication?
Yeah, I mean that's usually what we don't usually treat hallucinations as a neurologist. It's a more psychiatric behavioral symptom.
Yeah. But is he still gonna continue seeing your wife?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean,
And there's still gonna be the possibility of the SPECT scan?
yeah, continue with that.
Yeah, you
Since
think?
they've started it, just continue with the plan. See what that shows. If he has.
Is there like a Parkinson's, what there probably is, society or organization where I could get information?
Yeah.
Basically, that's what I need.
Yeah. You can go to.
Would it be one of
Up
these
top.
people right here?
No, you can go to a website. It's like a.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, but again, I'm telling you, it's not a garden variety black and white.
Yeah, I know that, yeah, I guess because not everyone has the same
Yeah.
reactions, but I had the feeling that because of his age, it was hitting him real hard.
Yeah.
And it seems like you think so too, because of his age, yeah.
Yeah, everything is magnified.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll order the B12. Have the doctor to call the psychiatrist.
okay.
Hopefully they can see.
And
him.
you'll order half a pill for him tonight?
So they ordered full pill morning and evening. So I'll ask them to cut it in half.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be good.
So will
Give
we
it a
have it
try.
tonight?
I think she told me that he got it one.
He didn't get the antipsychotic one. No,
Not
he,
yet,
he
okay.
no.
Okay, I'll lower the dose.
And how long do I take the medication you're prescribing?
Till the psychiatrist comes and sees.
Okay.
One last question. That test, it may not be covered by Medicare, possibly, from what I understand. They might not.
They generally cover.
They do.
I think it's just taking time to get it approved, I
Yeah.
hope. Okay.
What is that?
That SPEC scan that Dr.
What is
Shar.
that? What is that? What is that? What is that?
They inject nuclear medicine and check if his brain is able to pick up dopamine.
Oh.
Well, she recommended a place, and then we found out that they didn't do it, someplace local, and then I got a call from a Crown.
Crown do it.
That's the closest one on
Yeah,
Greenville
there are not
Avenue?
many people do it.
Oh, really? Okay.
From what I read about dopamine is that when you have too much in your brain, you can have hallucinations and stuff
You're right.
like that. Correct?
Yeah. So this Seroquel is to suppress the
Well,
dopamine.
can you have natural dopamine in your brain?
Too
Yeah,
much.
We need dopamine to be happy. You need dopamine.
Oh, everybody has that?
But you would actually be creating too much dopamine when you have that. Is that correct?
If you have a hallucination.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Get well. Stay well soon.
Or
You don't really want to die, do you?
rather than live,
But right, we're going to try the therapy, try the medication, and we'll see how you do, that's all. And he's going to have a psychiatrist come in and talk to you.
and in less than 10 minutes, I couldn't remember three words.
Dad, I had to think about it too.
Me too.
What?
I couldn't remember them.
But you remember them.
No, I
You
didn't.
know
All
what?
I remembered was apple.
And I had Penny.
What?
Penny. Yeah, I remembered one of them.
One was apple, one was table, and one was penny.
Mm-hmm.
A penny.
But when he
I
asked,
thought I could remember.
I couldn't even, all I remembered was apple. All right.
Don't be hard on yourself.
We're going to take good care of you. You're not going anywhere. Okay?